You're lying there in bed, phone screen glowing in the dark. It's late, past midnight. You're not laughing at memes, you're not learning anything new, you're not even sleepy, just empty. And deep inside, a thought you don't even voice. Why does my life feel stuck? The strange thing is, on paper, you're not falling apart. You wake up, you work, you pray here and there. You're not drowning in major sins, but still, doors feel heavy. Opportunities slip away. Even your dua feels like it hits the ceiling and bounces back. And you wonder, is Allah blocking me? Not out of hate, not out of punishment, but because maybe you're holding on to habits that quietly suffocate your barakah. Not the big headline sins, but the small ones. The ones you normalize so much, you don't even notice anymore. But Allah notices. He already told us in the Quran, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. 13:11. So maybe the breakthrough you're waiting for isn't out there, maybe it's here, in the small habits you refuse to drop. That's why, in this video, I don't want to just give you theory, I want to share 5 habits that quietly block barakah. Drop even one, and you'll feel life shift. Not in years, sometimes in the very same week. Because barakah isn't random, it's alignment. And alignment starts with habits. Habit 1, micro dishonesty. You know the kind, not stealing millions kind of lies, but the everyday shortcuts we excuse. Saying, I'm on the way when you haven't left. Exaggerating hours at work. Promising tomorrow when you know you won't. Downloading a pirated course because it's just knowledge. Even telling your spouse, I prayed when you didn't. Sounds harmless, feels practical. But here's the catch. Each small lie trains your heart that truth is flexible. And once your heart believes truth is negotiable, your worship becomes negotiable too. Salah feels optional. Quran feels skippable. Dua feels like decoration. The Prophet warned, beware of belittling sins, for they gather upon a person until they destroy him. Each tiny excuse is a brick, and maybe the reason you feel blocked is because you built a wall with your own hands. But the mercy, those bricks aren't cement, they're dust. One moment of sincere istighfar, and they're gone. So tonight, try this. Pick one area, time, money, or promises. Run a 24-hour honesty challenge. No rounding, no excuses, no white lies. See how light your chest feels. Habit 2, envy in disguise. Most of us think we're not envious. We imagine envy as staring at someone's car. But envy is smarter. It hides in daily life. That work Slack channel announcing promotions. That cousin showing house keys while you're still renting. That friend flexing gym progress while you're stuck with pain. They're not trying to show off, but your chest doesn't care about their intent. It tightens anyway. And envy kills barakah. Because when your eyes are glued to their plate, you forget to taste your own. Allah says, if you are grateful, I will surely increase you. 14:7. The Prophet gave us the cure. Look to those below you, not those above you. It will prevent you from belittling Allah's favors. So here's a hack. Mute 3 envy triggers. Could be people, group chats, or accounts. Then every night, write one blessing you'd never post online. Something only you and Allah know, like a parent's dua, or the calmness of Fajr, or that random message that lifted your mood. When it's unpostable, it's unshakable. That's how gratitude kills envy. Habit 3. Hoarding grudges. Resentment is heavy, and most of the time, it's not strangers. It's family, friends, people close to us. The sibling who always knew the words to hurt you. The friend who betrayed you once and walked away. The in-law who humiliated you at Eid. The joke that ended for them, but not for you. The Prophet said, the gates of paradise open on Mondays and Thursdays, and Allah forgives every servant except 2 people holding a grudge. The angels are told, leave them until they reconcile. Imagine your dua reaching the heavens but being held back because of one grudge. And here's the truth. Resentment feels like punishing them, but it's you carrying the weight. So tonight in sujood, whisper one of their names. Not to curse them, but to ask Allah to bless them with something you want for yourself. That's forgiveness, not approval. It's eviction, evicting them from your chest so you can breathe again. Habit 4. Attention bankruptcy. Even when envy is muted and grudges are released, some of us are still drowning, not in anger, but in noise. Notifications, tabs, endless scroll, even Quran at 2x speed while writing emails, not haram, just noise. But distraction rewires the heart, because the heart was made to find stillness with Allah's remembrance. The Quran says, "Do not let your wealth or children distract you from the remembrance of Allah." 63-9. So try this. When the adhan goes off, phone away. Pray without touching it until sunnah after fard. And after Isha, sit 10 minutes tech-free. Dhikr, Quran, dua list, just 10 minutes. You'll realize the boredom you always felt in silence wasn't boredom. It was your soul gasping for air. Habit 5. Treating dua as plan Z. Life will still hit. The delayed visa, the unpaid bill, the collapsed project. And in those moments, what do you reach for first? Most of us don't like to admit it. Dua isn't our first move, it's our last. We'll call 5 contacts before 2 raka'ah. We'll refresh a tracking link more than we make dua. We'll write 10 emails before 1 sujood. Dua became the spare tire, the backup plan. But the Prophet said, dua is worship. And Allah promised, call upon me, I will respond to you. 40-60. Sometimes He closes every other door so you'll finally knock on the first. 1. So flip the sequence. Try the first 30 rule. The first 30 seconds after bad news, before you text, before you Google, lift it to Allah. Call on Al-Fatah when doors close, Ar-Razzaq when you're broke, Ash-Shafi when you're unwell. Make it specific. Do it for a week after every fard. You'll notice, not just outcomes changing, but your chest changing. Problems stop looking like walls and start looking like reminders. Landing. Barakah isn't a lottery ticket. It's not luxury. It's Allah placing His hand over something in your life and saying, be enough. A rich man can lose millions with no blessing. A poor man can stretch pennies with barakah. Barakah makes a small meal filling. It makes one act of kindness ripple into 10 doors later. It makes time bend, its weight, presence, alignment. And it was never gone, just blocked. Remove the habits, and you'll realize barakah was waiting all along. If this message reached you at the right time, drop in the comments, Ya Allah, unblock my heart and keep me near you. And maybe someone will see it, whisper Ameen for you, and that will be the start of your increase. Until then, may Allah make your struggles lighter, and may He let you notice the barakah that's been around you all along. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.